Hi, I'm going to show you how to use an area of conditional formatting within Excel that will allow you to highlight numbers based on almost a scale. And it's very similar to a graph, I suppose, in its form, but it's all about showing you a pattern. So how this works, rather than me talk too much, let me show you one example of this. I'm going to drag over my earnings column like so, and then I am going to go for home at the top, click onto conditional formatting. Now the three that I'm going to show you are databars, color scales and icon sets. Now databars are, shall we say, almost like a mini bar. So if I pick any one of these, and really this is just down to, do you like blue or pink or green, your preference of color. But once you're ready, click onto it. What this is telling me is it gives me an idea of where the high values are, where the mid values are and where the low values are. And the really cool thing about this is, if I was to take this person here who is clearly earning the most money, put them onto 0, can you see all of the bars adjust based on whatever the new top value is? So the new top value is this one here, 250,000. Now if I put someone beneath them on 125,000, can you see that bar is roughly half of the highest bar? So data bars are kind of like a self-regulating scale of what's high, medium and low. So I'm going to remove this, conditional formatting, clear rules, and I'm going to clear rules from selected cells because I want to show you another rule type. So I'm going to drag over this, go to conditional formatting. So I've now got color scales. Now color scales, what this does, you pick the one you want to go for, and it's kind of like a heat map of, in this case, green is high, red is low, or this case, red is high and green is low. And when you click it, it gives you this kind of nice gradient of colours, almost like when you see the weather on the news, when it's the summer, you get sort of hot spots almost. So, I mean, this is the opposite. I've gone for green as the high, but can you see that's the highest number? And then you've got gradually going down to red, which is the lowest number, gradients of yellow and orange, sort of showing you that sort of pathway. So I'm going to get rid of this, clear rules from selected cells. Now if I re-drag back over this again, there's a third variation of this. So if I pop down conditional formatting, we've also got icon sets. Now these are a little bit more complex in the sense that they are very much boundaried. So if I go for a traffic light, that is showing me high, mediums and lows, but what Excel does, it treats the highest value almost as being 100%, and it kind of chunks down from that highest value, in this case because there's 3, into thirds. So if I now click onto that, can you see highest number there is green light, then we've got loads of ambers and loads of reds. Now if I all of a sudden made the highest earner not be the highest earner anymore, can you see there's more greens and ambers and reds? Because basically you've reduced the threshold for the top, so the boundaries all come down. So relatively speaking, more people are pushed into the green, more are pushed into the amber, so on and so forth. Now all of these 3 items by default are all driven by the highest value in the list, so they're very good for looking at comparing a list to itself and seeking out patterns. So that's a bit about how to use databars, color scales and icon sets to kind of find a pattern within your numeric data in an Excel file.